remembers this? Okay, so when I was at school in the 2000s, this was, everyone had this. Everyone wore this, everyone loved it. We were all obsessed with it. But I never had it because from what I remember, they just didn't do my shade. So everyone used to have it in like, I think it was honey or it was something like that, or beige. That was way too dark for me. It was unwearable for me. So I was never able to buy myself one. But now things have changed. I saw this come up on my Amazon and I just thought, oh, I have to feed my inner child, I have to nurture my inner child, I have to get this for myself. So I bought it and I am very excited because I am officially going to be trying it for the first time properly, full face, with Maybelline Dream Mate Mousse, the OG. I am going to prime first. I've got no idea how this is going to sit on my skin. I expect it's not going to be great because it is a matte formula. I much more prefer a dewy finish. My skin prefers a dewy finish. As I'm getting older, I'm getting a bit of dryness. So we need all the help we can get. So I'm going on with my favourite Beauty Pie primer and I'm just using the Smoothing Face Bare Minerals brush to whack that on. And I'm going to put it pretty much everywhere because I don't know what this is going to look like. I'm excited. I mean, even the smell of it is good. I think it's just going to be so nostalgic. I remember so often being in Superdrug or in Boots with my mum and sticking my finger in this when I saw it on the shelf because the texture always just looked so amazing. So you can see I've had a little play on the back of my hand just to see whether or not it's the right shade. I expect this is going to look dark on me on camera. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to use a flat brush. This is just a Real Techniques Essential Foundation brush. Look how spongy it is. Oh my god. Okay, let's just see what happens. Oh yeah, it's beige. I mean, I have got the shade 04. I think this is an ivory colour. It doesn't say, that's useful. Oh no, it's light porcelain. This is number 4 light porcelain. It's not light porcelain. It's not very well catered for fair skin tones. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, actually it's not that, it's getting lighter the more you wear it in. That's unusual. Normally they oxidise and get darker, but yeah, it's actually getting a bit lighter as I wear it in. I'm going to put this on with the brush first, and then I think I'm going to just see what works best. So I've got a sponge, I've got a buffing brush next to me. I don't know what's going to work best in this situation. So let's find out. I've got a damp beauty blender here, let's go on with that first. We didn't have beauty blenders back then, did we really? We all used our fingers because that's what we had, that's what everyone did. That was the vibe back then. Beauty blenders are quite a new fangled creation really in the beauty industry. It's not that new, it's like 10 years, but whatever. Back in the 2000s, we used our fingers because that's all we had. And we would blend it. We wouldn't blend it, it would go to here and then we'd forget all about our neck. And everyone would have like this orange halo around their face. Good times, good times. Simple times. Okay, so as we predicted, it is matte, shock. Oh, it doesn't want to blend. It's where the brush marks are, it doesn't want to move. I'm gonna put more on. We're in it now. So yeah, I'm gonna double up and just see what this looks like. But I'm gonna try and blend it. Oh my god, it looks awful on my forehead. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try and blend it a bit more with my very faithful buffing brush. This is the M433. I don't know if this is Morphe. I can't remember who this is, but it's a fantastic brush. I absolutely love it. It's really like dense and it just blends so nicely. God, it is looking a little cakey. And unlike 2000s me, and all other people, I am going to blend this slightly. Okay. Oh no! Up close. This looks bad. Oh, oh man. It's streaking like crazy. It doesn't look nice on the skin. It does not look natural at all. But we must remember, In the 2000s, we loved a very matte mask-like finish. That was what we liked, okay? Nowadays, we're all about, you know, more natural beauty, the natural skin shining through, yada yada. This is not made for that. This formula is not designed for that. Now, it is starting to blend now. I've had to work at it, I will admit, but I've had to put on 2 layers. I've had to use 3 different brushes. But it is starting to look a little more skin-like now. Okay, it is caked quite badly around my nose, around my chin, around my problem areas. On my cheek, it looks quite nice. It looks quite flawless, if I do say so myself. It's not flawless, but it looks pretty smooth. It's not sticking or anything. The problem areas are definitely the nose, even between my brows actually a little bit, and I don't normally struggle there. But yeah, it's just patching slightly there. It looks a bit weird. And on the nose, yeah, the nose, it doesn't look great. And on my chin, it doesn't look great either. So all in all, it's a no from me. I mean, oh God, it's so perfumed as well. It's just such a fantastic nostalgic product. I think I can make this work with effort. Would I go out and buy it again? No. I'm glad I bought it though, just because I feel like I fed my childhood soul a little bit, because I couldn't buy it back then. I've bought it now. It's not amazing for what I like now. I would have probably liked this a lot more when I was a bit younger. When Matte was just, you know, do you remember that Rimmel powder we all used to use? We used to just put it everywhere. Yeah, back in the day, this just was the goat. It was the best. Now it doesn't suit what I like. My skin is drier. It's not great around the nose. It's already patching, which indicates to me that, you know, with wear, this is going to patch like crazy. I don't know, we'll see. It was fun to try it anyway. I might go finish my makeup off and just see what this looks like with a full face. I imagine it doesn't look bad on camera. In person though, yeah, it's a no from me. I'm so sorry. I wanted to love this because I just remember it being such a big thing in the 2000s. I remember we all loved it. I wanted it so desperately. I was right to have not bought this. I should have left it in the 2000s. I should have left this in the past. It is not a great finish for me. Having said that, I do not have the skin type that I had when I was in my teens. When I was in my teens, I was oily, I had great skin, everything looked good on it. I could wear any foundation, I could apply it with any technique and there was no problems. Now, everything is an effort, nothing sits quite right. I have to use different skincare to like maintain my skin. I've got dryness in some places, a bit of oiliness in others. It's a constant battle. And I knew that this was going to be not great just from the offset, just because it has matte in the name. I tend to steer away from matte formulas now. And I think nowadays the makeup has changed. We're no longer looking for that matte sort of powdered finish. We're looking for a dewier finish, a more natural skin type finish. This ain't it, honey. This ain't it. Yeah, we should leave it in the 2000s. And it was a lovely, lovely treat. It was a lovely thing to have a go with, but yeah, yes, goodbye. Dream Mate Mousse. Forever.